We welcome you into a special presentation tonight here on Endeavor Communications. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho, and a special guest joining us tonight. Legendary coach, Hall of Famer Pat Rady will be on the broadcast with us as the North Putnam Cougars and the South Putnam Eagles get set to play basketball on the hardwood. This is a beautiful gymnasium here at Greencastle. It's the McAnally Center. This is my first time being here. I get to check it off the bucket list. It's an awesome thing. I really enjoy it.
It's big. It's a lot bigger than what I thought it was from coming in from the outside, Sean. And what an honor it is to be here tonight, for this tournament. I've been excited about it. We've been preparing it for weeks now, and it's very exciting. And then to find out we get to share the seat here with Coach Rady here, it's an honor, and it's excitement for us.
Well, I feel honored to be with you guys. You've watched your program, your games before, and even some of your baseball and football games, and you do such a great job. You're very professional, so I feel it's very honored to be here with you tonight.
Well, we appreciate you joining us, that's for sure.
Let's talk about, as we get into the game, we get our pregame show rolling along. Let's talk about our impact players, Pete. First up for the North Putnam Cougars, who do you got?
Well, we get them throwing up here. Let's take a look at that. You got Trayton Smith. He's the sophomore guard, 5'9". He averages 7.5 points per game, shoots 72% from the free throw line. Sean, where's number 2 jersey?
Well, keep an eye out for him on the other side for the South Putnam Eagles, who's our impact player for them this evening.
For the South Putnam Eagles, you got number 42, Alan Plunkett, the freshman forward, 6'4", 12 points a game, 4.1 rebounds a game, Sean. Another fantastic freshman here.
You take a look out on the floor right now, and actually North Putnam will be the home team in this affair. South Putnam will be the away team. So threw a little bit of a curveball there at the graphics guy, and he handled it like a champ. How about that?
I like it.
Let's talk about our keys to victory. What about our keys tonight, Pete?
For the keys to victory tonight for South Putnam, they want to limit their turnovers, and they want to guard that three-point line. And on the other side for North Putnam, they want to protect the paint. They want to keep that ball out of the lane, Sean.
This is a tournament here. This is game 1 of 2 that we're going to see tonight. Later, it'll be Greencastle and Cloverdale. Coach Rady, we're so excited to have you here. 1, because you're you, and 2, because you've coached in this thing many times, yes. So you kind of know what's going through the minds. Walk us through a little bit of that as you prepare for a tournament like this.
Well, it's just a great tournament. The Putnam County has been known for years for the basketball tradition that they have here and the love of this tournament. Now, this is the latest it's been for a while. Now, when I first started coaching in Putnam County, it was in January. And then when I came back to Cloverdale, it was in the first week of December. So, but no matter when it is, Sean, it's a great tournament.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Really excited, not to take anything away from the 2 teams playing in the first game, but really excited to see that second game tonight. You got a couple of elite scorers that may be going head-to-head in that second game with Cooper Neese and
Cooper Neese and Coburn. I think they're ranked 3rd and 4th in the state in scoring. I think Cooper is 3rd right now and Coburn is 4th. And 2 outstanding players that it's going to be, a lot of Kmart's are going out of business, but tonight's game is going to be better than any blue light special they have.
I love it. And we'll have radiisms for you all night long tonight. That's going to do it for our pregame show. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups for game number 1 of the Putnam County Tournament presented by Endeavor Communications.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Endeavor Communications continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. We provide crystal clear voice, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security for home and business, medical alert systems, IT services for home or business, and our new 4G LTE wireless telephone service with nationwide coverage. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Endeavor eTechs provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTechs is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
Welcome back to game number 1 in the Putnam County Tournament here on Endeavor Communications. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho, and the legendary Coach Pat Rady on the call for you here this evening. Let's get our starting lineups. First up for the visitors, the South Putnam Eagles. And it's going to look like this. You've got Thomas Fanning, Josh Stewart, Dalton Scott. Those will be your 3 guards. And Jimmy Rudder and Alan Plunkett will round out your forward positions. Head coach Greg Dean, a 94 and 120 overall record for your South Putnam Eagles. On the other side of the court, for the North Putnam Chargers, or North Putnam Cougars, I'm going to do that tonight because of North Montgomery. It's going to get me, right?
That's right.
You got Drayton Smith. We talked about him as an impact player. Preston Porter, and then Corbin Judy and Duke Duff. That's a familiar name there with Coach Rady. Was on Cloverdale team last year. Kyler Jeter at the center position. Colin McCart is your head coach, 10 and 32 in his second year here at North Putnam.
Well, Sean, I might add Corbin Judy's grandfather played for me at Bainbridge.
Well, I think that you could probably do that with everywhere. You're like Kevin Bacon with the 6 degrees of separation.
There's always a way back to coach.
Duke Duff, his father, I believe, is an assistant coach now here with the team at North Putnam. He followed his dad over here to North Putnam, and
he
played
came on.
football.
He had a fine player, and he really played well. Last part of the season there, last few weeks, he averaged double figures for us and all into the tournament. So he's a fine player. Brings a lot of experience to this North Putnam team as well, correct? I think that he didn't come out the first of the year, and I think you've seen since he's been on the court, they've won like 4 out of 5 or some of the 6 games, and he just adds that. There's nothing like experience, Sean. Give me experience any day. Coach Rady just alluded to it. North Putnam on a current 4-game winning streak. South Putnam has lost their last 2. These 2 teams have already played in this young season. Twice. I say young as we're already approaching sectionals, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, these 2 teams have played twice.
Yeah, South Putnam, January 29th, North Putnam.
The last game, Sean, South Putnam was had 10 points going in the last quarter, and it outscored the last quarter 22-0.
Wow.
So it's going to be a barn burner.
That tip will be controlled by the Eagles first. They'll look to set up their offense. Man-to-man defense coming out right away for North Putnam. Working around the top of the key. Good motion so far. Shot from the three-pointer, and that's a good start. That's Alan Plunkett.
Now he starts out very hot.
Young man shoots 36% from behind the line on the season. Now North Putnam, that's Duke Duff with the basketball there. He'll swing it around to Jeter. Man-to-man defense for South Putnam as well. Nice drive, good block.
How about that?
I'll give you a radiism on that them as well. That was $1 million move and a 10-cent shot, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Good block.
I agree with that one.
They'll inbound to the corner. Preston Porter back out top. He'll get it to Smith. Smith, our impact player tonight, averages almost 8 points per game.
And Trayton, he can create, and that's what they need him to do. Get some other guys going here.
Smith with it now. Tries to get in the lane. Nice dribble hesitation. Duff's hair is a little longer than I remember a season ago.
Yeah.
That makes him easier to spot for me up here, though. I don't even need my glasses.
Well, I tell you what, they got us sitting up here ways, too.
Yes.
It's a beautiful gymnasium. North Putnam being very patient here on offense. You know, guys going to Frankfort High School and getting to see Case Arena every single week, you take it for granted. And then when you're gone, you start looking around, you're like, man, this place is great. There's a nice move there by Smith.
Smith, he kind of just threw that one up in desperation there, hoping it'll go in, and he knew he had to foul. He just kind of heaves it up here on the replay.
Coach, this is the third time that these two teams have played this season. How difficult is that to prepare for somebody and try to beat them 3 times in a season?
On the positive side, you should know everybody. And on the negative side, it's kind of tough to beat somebody 3 times. So you never know, but you know, if it's in butts, it's candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas year round.
That's right.
They just got to play the game.
It's one of my favorite sayings. I love that.
Smith, second free throw is up and good as well.
Gets them both.
You're going to see South Putnam be a little, they like to reverse the ball before they take a shot, and look like North Putnam is going to do the same thing. They both like to have good possession and take good shots.
You saw pressure this time by South Putnam. Going to bring a full court press here.
I tell you, Sean, I thought that shot by Plunkett was only a 2-pointer. Looked like his foot was on the line, but they did give him a 3 for that.
Yeah.
South Putnam gets it across. The dump down and the kick out, and there's your first turnover of the basketball game. Plunkett that time kind of panicked, looking for a teammate in Fanning. And now North Putnam with an opportunity to take the lead here on this possession. They go down low. Jeter got pushed right off the block that time. Pull-up jumper from Smith, no good. Rebound by Plunkett. Here come the Eagles. Stewart will give it up to Dalton Scott. Penetration around. We'll get another three-point attempt. And another three-pointer made. This time it's Fanning. All 6 points coming from behind the arc.
Boy, that was pretty.
Duff down the lane. Strong move. Can't get it to go. It's a nice rebound that time for Dalton Scott. Fanning being hounded outside. Good hands.
Oh, someone's there to save it.
Plunkett going to go baseline. Runs out of real estate off the side of the backboard. And the Cougars are in business. Baseline jumper. Knocked it down.
Boy, that was pretty.
I always thought that if you could master that corner 3, you could find a job somewhere playing basketball.
I always loved a corner shooter. And
get a traveling violation here against Plunkett. So two turnovers now for South Putnam.
I'm sure Coach McCart is trying to speed the game up with South Putnam having their 3 freshmen, who 2 of them has done the scoring so far. But you're hoping the first time in the county tournament maybe you can get the freshmen rattled. But they're fine freshmen, so I'm not sure that will happen.
Duff with it out top. Reach in foul that time. It'll be the first one on Dalton Scott. 6-4 early. Guys, I got to gloat a little bit. I got to watch my IU Hoosiers take down number 4 Iowa last night.
That was a big win. Big win.
And, you know, I'm down more southern Indiana now. I'm not up in my neck of the woods where I got to kind of be quiet and celebrate about that.
Yeah, you're in Boilermaker country. But I'll guarantee you're in IU country now.
Yes,
right.
You are.
That's what I mean. I feel pretty good. Yeah. Normally when we do games up there, I've got my IU license plate and bumper guard, you know, all that stuff on my truck, and a nice red truck. And I'm always afraid to park it anywhere where somebody can see it.
Yeah, it's a wonder you haven't come out and had some flat tires.
No, tonight I felt good. I parked it right in the front row here.
Yeah.
Smith trying to work. Good defense here by South Putnam. Wide open shooter in the corner. 3 on the way, no good. You're going to get a foul on Duff after Plunkett grabbed his second rebound of the game. That'll get a chant from the student section if you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can. It's just a foul.
Yeah. I like that. Okay.
That pressure.
That's Duke.
Duff able to intercept in the middle. He did that quite a bit for you last year.
Yes, he did. And he was a good defensive back in football. And we put him in that position because he was great. He could smell the ball.
Saw Plunkett with the nice block, those long arms. Stewart looking for help.
Yeah.
You're going to get a hand-checking foul out top with Preston Porter. Coach, forever since the rules have been written, it's been a no-contact sport. But they've really put an emphasis on it the last couple of years in all levels of basketball. You cannot put your hands on the ball handler anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Are you a fan of that or no?
I'm a great fan of that. I think basketball is a game of skills. And
three-pointer out top.
Oh,
that shot no good. Battle for it down low. It's going to be out of bounds, but it'll be South Putnam's basketball still. I think North thought they had it going their way. That's why they didn't hustle after it.
yeah.
I thought that was a good call. I thought the white hands went off the white.
Number 21, Jordan Bean, is in the game for North Putnam. A 6'1" junior. Low scoring first quarter so far. Both of these teams, though, being very, very patient with the basketball. Defender backs off. Why not?
There you go.
Knocks it down.
No kidding. Just step back. Nobody going to come pick me up. I'll try it.
That was Jimmy Rudder with his first bucket in the game. There you go. You get an answer on the other end by Kyler Jeter. Jeter with 5 of the 7 points. You're going to get another foul here. Looks like they're going to get Preston Porter. If it is, that's number 2 on Porter.
Yep.
Get a couple of substitutions as number 23, Austin Judy, will come into the game.
Porter, yep, he picks up his second foul.
And number 1, Corbin Judy, comes back in. Well, back out top. Plunkett's already got that 3. He's been fierce on the boards, but he's got a couple of turnovers as well. Numbers going the other way. Thought it was going to be an easy layup, and Jimmy Rudder says, not in my house.
That took too long to develop.
You're going to get a foul here, though, as Duke Duff stands in and takes the charge. That'll be the first foul against Josh Stewart.
It's his second foul.
What is it about a charge that just invigorates a team? It gets everybody not in my house.
That took too long to
the replay there.
The charge is the defensive end, as the dunk is on the offensive end.
There you go. I like that. And it seems to get the other guys on the floor fired up just as much.
It does. Yeah.
Well, I could never dunk, and I don't think I was ever tough enough to take a charge. So,
well, in my playing days, they wouldn't allow the dunk, and I'll guarantee you I wasn't going to take a charge. They didn't. My coach said I never knew what defense was about anyway.
North will get it in. Smith with the basketball. Nice bounce pass. Thought he had an L1 opportunity. No foul, can't get the bucket, and you got a jump ball. That's nice work. You know, looking through the rosters of these two teams, South Putnam, they either have seniors or freshmen. That's it. There's no in between. No sophomores, no juniors on the squad.
Jeter came back in.
You got a team that's going to do a lot of growing up this year, and those freshmen that are getting quite a bit of playing time.
And they're very skilled. They're very skilled, and
I guess what you got to hope, though, Coach, is that they've got some good 8th graders coming in behind them, because you're going to need more freshmen next year.
Right, yeah. He'd been freshman coach this year.
Right? You're going to get a foul on Rudder here. That's going to send Jeter to the line. Jeter's been carrying the scoring load so far for North Putnam with those 5 points. First free throw attempt up and good. That's a good sign, too, just a 41% free throw shooter on the season. Now 9-8 your score. .127 on your clock here in the first quarter. Again, this is game number 1 of 2 that we're going to have for you tonight. It's good to see you got a nice slow half-court basketball game here in game 1, and we're probably not going to see that in game 2. It's going to be up and down, back and forth.
I'll tell you what, I think North Putnam's doing an excellent job of keeping South Putnam out of the lane, just like one of the things that they were trying to do earlier, and they haven't really been able to penetrate in and get any easy shots.
No, Coach McCart has got them playing very good defense, and Ike stems from he assistant coach under a couple coaches. Steve Bennett, who coached at Newcastle and took Newcastle to the 3A championship. He was assistant with him, and he was assistant with Cliff Hawkins, and both those guys stress defense.
Duff at the line. Gets that one to go, 1-on-1 opportunity.
And on the counterpart, Greg Dean, he was assistant under the legendary, not late, but the legendary Steve Brett, who retired last year. And Steve was also known for possession basketball and taking good shots, and you can see both games here. You can see the pedigree of the coaches that they were under.
Here's one of those easy shots they were trying to get.
And they would get it to go, but you're going to get a foul. You see the fouls, it looks like they're heading the other way. That's going to be on Dalton Sky. That's 2 on Dalton.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Number 21, Jordan Bean, going to check back in for the Cougars. This Cougar team 7-13 on the season.
Well, right now, North Putnam is hot from the line. 6 of 6 so far. They have not missed one here.
You want to win basketball games, you got to get her done at the line. And, of course, the broadcaster jinx never fails to work.
Yeah,
he was supposed to make that.
Always blamed on you guys when that would happen.
Now it looks like you're joining the ranks. You're becoming one of us. Approaching the 30-second mark to go here in the first quarter. South looks content to hold for the final shot. Unless you get a wide open lane to the bucket.
Nice.
Going to create the foul. Let's see if they give it to Duff or they give it to Bean. It's going to be Bean. He's going to take that time. Sometimes the defense starts to fall asleep a little bit too, thinking, hey, they're just going to hold for the final shot. First free throw off the mark, though.
Yeah, Sean, as you mentioned in the opening game, I think Iowa found that out last night about missed free throws.
Always seems to come back to haunt you. Those and turnovers.
Yep.
McHugh gets 1 of 2 at the line. Oh, 21 seconds to go in the first. They look down low. It's a good look, bad pass. There is a difference. Officials are going to confer, and they're going to say Cougars basketball. North Putnam now with 9 seconds on the clock. If they got any magic here. Jeter. Get the ball in, little step through.
Oh.
Shot no good.
Still time.
Still got some time, and there's a foul.
How about that?
You hate those 84-foot fouls.
Now,
Yes.
fortunately for them, that's only foul number 5, so they're not. There's no
Yeah.
free throws
Yeah.
that are going to happen here. You get a chance to reset your defense. McHugh looks to inbound. Going to let it fly. It's good if it goes. Oh, boy, it was dead on.
Yeah.
It seems like everywhere we go, we almost get one of those, you know? We'll step aside. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, second quarter action headed your way here on Endeavor Communications.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Wow. College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back here on Endeavor Communications. We have an application deadline. I want to make sure that you check this out. Endeavor Communications invites local high school seniors to apply for the Cedric Ray Memorial Scholarship Program. They're giving away 12 $1,000 scholarships, and they're being offered to eligible high school seniors who reside in one of the Endeavor service areas. Application deadline is Friday, March 11, 2016 at 5 p.m. Visit the website at weendeavor.com /about us /scholarships for application requirements. That's an awesome thing right there.
That sure
12
is.
$1,000 scholarships.
Yeah, that's really great.
Pete, you've got a daughter in college, so I've heard you mention it before. Any little bit helps.
It is. That's for sure. You know, 500 here, whatever you can get. You know, books are expensive. I'll tell you that.
First quarter came and went. North Putnam has a 2-point lead right now against their South Putnam counterparts. Guys, did you see anything there in the first quarter?
Oh, nice.
It really stood out to you.
There
It was
you
a nice
go.
move.
That's something that they weren't able to do in that first quarter right there. Now they got a few nice basket down in the paint there. See if they can make some action happen now.
That was Trevor Long coming in off the bench, getting his first bucket tonight. We'll work it around. Again, we see the continued patience on offense, and why not? Especially when you get a nice little layup at the bucket. Rudder, jump shot, got it.
Boy, that was pretty.
I think that was an identical highlight to his earlier jumper. He's got 4 now. Smith, out of control down the lane, no foul called.
I think he was looking for one there.
Goes a length, can't get it to go. Scramble, loose ball. McHugh comes out with it, but they're going to say basketball out of bounds first. It'll stay South Putnam basketball. Plunkett, nice move.
That was a
Up and
beautiful
under.
move.
Gets it to go. He's got 5 now to go along with 4 rebounds. Plunkett, one of those freshmen we talked about, 6'4".
Well, nobody can seem to get to the ball there.
McHugh on the ground. Who else but Duke Duff going to jump in there? You get a timeout first. Be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. Coach, you've gone into retirement, so to say. Now, are you itching to get back into basketball? Because is Mrs. Rady, is she starting to put you to work around the house or what?
Yes, And no, but yeah, it's a different life, and I won't. I miss it. It's a game that I've learned to cherish and love, and so. But no, she keeps me busy, and she still makes some cookies, and we're in the process now making homemade candy, and we made some great caramel and
nice.
chocolate. So I'll have to share those with you sometime. See if you like those as well as the cookies and the brownies.
Does she let you help make the cookies? Or does she just tell you to get out of the kitchen when she starts that process?
When we start the cookies, I'm out of the kitchen.
South Putnam with the basketball. Also enjoying a 4-point lead right now. They throw this one out of bounds. Just miscommunication there between Plunkett and Rudder. Guys, a nice start, though, here in the second quarter for South Putnam.
Yeah, it's done by their 2 seniors and a freshman. It was, as Pete said, that Plunkett, so goes South Putnam. But I think those 2 seniors, Long and
is that Rudder?
Rudder.
Yep.
Rudder's hit a couple nice jump shots for them. They're on a 6-0 run to start the second quarter.
Ooh.
That shot too long. McHugh comes out with it. Some of these names I recognize from the football season as well.
That's exactly it, McHugh.
Well, I remember Long from last year. He had his way inside the paint, and it's like that move when he got that 2 points. That brought back bad memories. We couldn't stop him.
Broad shoulders and a good foundation there with the feet and the thighs. Good pressure here from North Putnam. Good patience from South Putnam. They get it across. Long. Oh, can't get it to go. Crashing the board was Rudder. We got a save, though. Nice job. Corbin Judy. Going the other way. We got the foul. Let's see who they give it to. Couple of Eagles there. It's going to be against number 4. That's Thomas Fanning. It'll be his first, or I'm sorry, that's his second foul. He must have committed one earlier when I was sleeping. Austin Judy at the free throw line. Can't get it to go. So after they hit their first 6 now, they've missed their last 2.
Well, I'm going to tell them that you jinxed them.
Don't tell him I did. Tell him Pete did. Substitution comes back in. Josh Stewart will re-enter the game for the Eagles. Second free throw attempt. Much better.
I got you off the hook, Sean.
There we go.
There we go.
Lead cut to 3 now. North Putnam continues the pressure. South Putnam does a nice job breaking it again. Really, the turnovers for them haven't come with the full court pressure. It's come in the half court set. Letting it fly from deep.
Mercy.
But I'll tell you what, Alan Plunkett is a baller.
That same position, same movement they made at the start of the first play of the game. They bring him down low and come out the top, and you can tell he's shot a ton of shots from that spot because he was so confident in shooting it.
Yeah, I mean, he was out there.
It's a floor again.
Yeah.
It's Plunkett and Duff tied up for another jump ball.
Plunkett does not look like or play like a freshman.
Not at all. Built like a junior, really. Got great size.
He is big.
Yeah.
Got him listed at 6'4". He looks every bit of that. You get a turnover here.
Yep.
Those are those players you kind of salivate about, and don't you, Coach, where you get them come in young like that freshman. They got the skill set. You just hope they have the work ethic to go with it, right?
Right, and that's what you strive for as a coach. To have one, and you have one for 4 years. And just
Oh boy,
good pass.
Nice.
That was beautiful. Oh my gosh, couldn't get it to go.
Long leaves it short.
Yeah.
He didn't do that for you last year, Coach.
No, he didn't miss those.
Judy Thought Duff was cutting. Duff still comes out with the basketball, though. Swing cross court, 3 on the way.
Oh,
got it.
Well, that looked good all the way, too. Wow.
Beautiful shot by Jeter. It's his second 3 of the game. Full timeout taken. We'll step aside as well. It's a 3-point game now. Back with more basketball right after this. It was a good look by one of our cameramen here on MTC Sports, presented by Endeavor Communications. North Putnam Cougars, South Putnam Eagles. That's part of this Putnam County tournament. How many times can you say Putnam in one sentence? 18-15 your score. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho, and Coach Pat Rady on the call for you here in game number 1 of the tournament. We'll have both games for you tonight. We'll also have the consolation game and the championship game tomorrow night.
2 nights of awesome basketball here. What better way to spend a Friday, Saturday, right?
Exactly. Plunkett, even with his size, able to cut through the defense right there. Good ball handling. This shot on the way, a little too strong. Plunkett comes down with another rebound, and he gets fouled for his efforts. I've got him for 8 points and 5 rebounds early in this one, and you see his work right here. Effort again. We'll see what his first trip to the free throw line gets him. Rattles in and out.
Oh, steal.
Good steal by Rudder.
Just jumped right in there and snagged it away.
South Putnam is saying, you might have beaten us twice this season. They get a turnover here. We're not going to let you do it a third time without a fight.
Now they've got to have confidence, because like I said, that the last time they played, they was up 10 going in the last quarter, and for some reason, I don't know, they did not score a point in that last quarter. So that's so I'm sure they want a chance to redeem themselves.
Tough with it out top, being guarded by Plunkett. Smith been quiet so far. He had the 2 free throws in the first quarter. Duff goes down the lane strong.
He did too.
They're going to get a
charge.
Yeah, the charge here. I couldn't see which way they were calling that. I thought that was the right call. I just never saw the motion that he made. So Duff with another foul. Smith, take away. In the lane, good spin move, dump off.
Good pass, too.
Corbin Judy's in the scoring column. Up next for the South Putnam Eagles, another team that we've seen with our coverage here on Endeavor Communications. They'll take on Eminence.
That's right, the Eels.
I believe it's Eminence and Monrovia that play for a bucket.
Oh, nice.
Nice little spin there in the lane and knocked down. That was Dylan Webster. I'm sorry. Nope, that was Daniel Grunlock. That shot too strong. Good rebound by Rudder. Looking for some help. They'll swing it cross court to McHugh. Plunkett. Good ball fake, gets in the lane. No, they're going to say traveling. Thought he had drawn the foul there. Guys, I talk about this a lot on the broadcast, but with young players, you get those peaks and valleys, and those are things when they're young you've got to work through. You still got to live through those. You'll see those moments where you're like, wow, this kid's something special, and then you get those moments where you're like, what in the world is he thinking? You know, but that's what you get with a younger player. Smith down the lane, nice little floater, kiss off the glass.
Got it.
Back to a 1-point game. They get it across the timeline. Good pass, open shooter. Knocked it down, it's Grunlock.
Wow. He's coming in now. 5 for him.
Yeah, 5 points for Grunlock off the bench. Under a minute already to go before the half. This quarter has flown by.
Good pass.
Judy, floater, got it.
Yeah. Great extra pass.
Basketball is so much fun to watch when teams share the ball.
Okay, yes.
Hero ball and I hate to say it, but the NBA style of play for the most part is just so boring to me when people just go one-on-one all the time. I want to see the ball move.
Yeah. It's always nice to see the ball have eyes.
This out of bounds. They're going to say white basketball. Coach Dean upset with that call.
When the ball has eyes and they make that one extra pass where a guy has an open shot, it's just kind of like poetry in motion. You enjoy watching it.
Yes.
You know, the one NBA team that I tune in and watch a lot of the Spurs.
Spurs?
Because they pass the basketball.
And Golden State is getting close to that.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
That shot contested, partially blocked probably, and that's going to take us to the half. Your score at the half, 23-21. We'll take a break. Halftime show headed your way. When we come back, we'll recap some of the scoring and highlights from your first half of basketball. Stay tuned. More headed your way right here on Endeavor Communications.
Keep your family connected with Endeavor E-Wireless. Endeavor offers affordable individual plans with unlimited voice and messaging and family share plans with your choice of data plans up to 20 gigabits. Endeavor E-Wireless runs on a quality 4G LTE network with nationwide coverage. Choose from popular smartphones. You can even bring in your own phone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit weendeavor.com for more details about Endeavor E-Wireless plans.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Endeavor Communications continues to be the leader of technology in the communities we serve. We provide crystal clear voice, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems for home and business, medical alert systems, IT services, and our new 4G LTE wireless telephone service with nationwide coverage. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Endeavor Communications continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. We provide crystal clear voice, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security for home and business, medical alert systems, IT services for home or business, and our new 4G LTE wireless telephone service with nationwide coverage. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Endeavor eTex provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTex is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most. TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch.
It's halftime here on Endeavor, presented by Endeavor eTex. Guys, that first half of basketball, 23-21 your score right now. South Putnam leads by 2 points. Tell us about some of the scoring there, Pete, there in the first half.
Well, we'll start out with South Putnam. Sean leading away was Plunkett with 8 points. He had a couple big threes. After that was Jimmy Rudder with 4. Daniel Grunlock came in and in the second quarter had 5 points. Trevor Long with 2. McHugh with 1. Over on the other side for North Putnam, leading the way was Kyler Jeter. And he had a fantastic first half so far, playing really well for North Putnam. After that, it's kind of all around. Corbin Judy had 4. Trayton Smith had 4. Kind of look for him to maybe get it going a little bit more in the second half also.
Coach, what did you see there in the first half, or what are these coaches saying to the teams at halftime right now?
Well, I'm sure they're trying to get the younger kids. It's a tournament time, you know, you're always a little nervous, and I think the freshmen have shown some of that. But I think your seniors have shown some that, hey, we've been here before, done that before, and we're going to get some key baskets for you. And I think that's done that on both sides, the seniors on both South Putnam and North Putnam. I was really impressed with the team play and not a lot of turnovers. Like I said, some of the turnovers on South Putnam was just, as you said, a miscommunication, and they didn't you know, it was their self-inflicted. It wasn't caused by the opponent, and the same thing with North Putnam. I like to see turnovers at a very low minimum, and both teams are showing that. The ball movement has been good. I think that both teams are playing to their game plan, and I've always thought that the game has runs, and that's the first half. We've seen South Putnam, North Putnam come out and do the first run, then South Putnam made a run. North Putnam came back, and the last run was kind of by South Putnam. So it's kind of a game of runs. So it's hadn't changed my thinking. That's the way the game is played, and you just hope you have more runs and your runs last longer.
There you go.
Coach, you talked about the turnovers. Really, the turnovers that we saw against South Putnam, they were dead ball turnovers. They didn't lead to fast breaks or points, and you'll take that as a coach, will you not, with a younger team on the floor?
Yeah, because the turnovers on defense, we've always liked to press, even when they get off the bus. We don't, get that press started early. And so, you say, well, you like to get the ball in the paint. A lot of times when you don't have that big guy, if your tallest player is 6 foot or 6'1", when you got to try to get in the paint a different way. And so pressing is the one way of getting it, because you get the steals and get the fast breaks, and you get those nice 3-on-2 or 3-on-1 breaks, and you get a layup. And so, and South Putnam has done that, but they've just had trouble missing that shot right now. That doesn't usually happen the whole game. So you're going to see they'll continue to attack the press the same way. I would think North Putnam will continue to press a little bit, and the fouls. I think South Putnam was in foul trouble early. North Putnam almost got in the double bonus, but South Putnam quit being aggressive on the ball. You learn to play defense with the feet. That's what I mean. You talked about the hand checking. If you let the hand check, I might be able to still play a little bit if you let me hand check a little bit. But you can kind of control that guy, put that hand on the hip. But referees, the players adjusted. The fouls were called pretty close the first 4 minutes. Yep. But you saw the teams adjusted, and they quit fouling, they quit putting a hand on them. And that's what I'm saying. People say, well, you don't want to see a free throw contest. Players will adjust.
That's going to do it for our Endeavor E-Techs halftime show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, third quarter basketball headed your way. Tonight's game brought to us by Endeavor Communications, your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, providing popular telephone calling features, super fast high-speed internet, quality TV programming, security protection, and more. Visit them on their website at weendeavor.com or give them a call at 1-800-922-6677. Guys, that was a good shot of the huddle a minute ago with Coach Greg Dean talking the troops up. He's taking the coat off now. He's still got the tie on, so that's a good sign. South Putnam will start out with the basketball, and it's the same exact result.
It's three times they've ran that and got 3 threes.
Plunkett loves it from the top of the key. You got to run him off his spot. 26-21, Duff, strong drive, gets blocked from behind.
Nice pass, too. Oh.
You're going to get a foul on the penetration there. McHugh's trying to check into the game. They'll bring him in here. Stewart will check back out. Smith looks to inbound. Gets it in. It's Jeter. He had the hot hand for the Cougars there in the first half of basketball. Sets a great screen for Duff. 3 on its way.
That brings back good memories, Sean.
5 points now for Duff in the game. Well, you kind of have a lot of pressure on you. When you wear the number 3, typically you should be a good three-point shooter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that one taken away. Bounced off the knee. Good hustle to get back, though, by Plunkett.
Ooh, a freshman.
That's vicious. You see here as Judy comes up with it.
Tries to time it just right. Yeah, he got it.
Well, you got to give him credit for hustling. I mean, a lot of kids would not. Ooh, that's a bad foul. That's tough.
The foul going to be against Duff. That's only his second. I was wrong. I had him for 2 fouls in the first
half.
half.
I didn't look. I remember you saying I thought it was going to be his third because maybe I made a mistake by listening to you.
Well, Pete can probably confirm that happens quite a bit.
No, Sean, you're one of the best. You got to have a sense of humor, right?
Always.
And you've been around me long enough, you know I've got it.
I'll just make sure that Margaret makes me some more cookies.
Yeah.
You can have the cookies. I hear she's making candy now. See, I'm into that. Make some caramels in there maybe.
The Eagles working around to McHugh.
Duff looks like he's energized from the half here. He's got a little more spring in his step here in the second half.
Down the lane, stands in,
did they
takes
get it?
the charge
They did.
again.
Ooh, charge.
That is twice in the game he's taken that, guys.
How about that?
Now, that makes you wonder if it's the fine coaching of Coach McCart that is leading him to take these charges, or maybe Coach Rady rubbed off on him a little bit.
Well, he's a tough kid. He's a tough kid, and he didn't mind taking charges, and, you know,
He's got my vote for best hairdo so far in this game. We're going to give that to number 33.
That'll be Dalton Scott, and that's number 3 on him.
Yeah, now Dalton Scott, Josh Stewart with 3.
Smith to Jeter. Porter able to lose the defender and lets it go.
Nice move. That's good.
That was pretty.
That's his first bucket of the night. Porter averages a little over 7 points per game on the season. A good sign for North Putnam to see him start putting the ball in the hole. The Cougars regain the lead here by 1. And off out top, Plunkett. Little fall away, got to go. That one's just a 2.
How'd he get that one to go? Mercy.
He's got a good looking stroke.
He does.
13 points for the young man.
Drive down the lane. Smith gets stripped. They're going to say he was shooting, though. They're going to get the foul. Smith will go back to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 so far tonight. That's a good call, guys.
Yeah, both teams are taking advantage of taking the ball to the basket, and I think
puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, getting back to Alan Plunkett, Sean, he's beginning to show me that I'd give him the nickname of a money player.
Money player?
Yep.
You obviously coached a lot of greats over the years. That one's off the mark, too, as he misses both there. I was going to ask you a question, but that'd be kind of putting you on the spot. You coach so many. Obviously, Brian Evans comes to mind for me, being an IU guy that just had one of those good-looking strokes. And, left-hander, it always seems to look prettier when a lefty puts it up.
Yeah. Well,
who's the best pure shooter in your opinion that you ever coached?
Oh, I've had a ton of them, or I wouldn't have been able to coach for 51 years.
Right.
So they kept me in business. But when you bring up Brian, oh, nice move. Ooh, they just can't. Second, third effort.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rudder puts it in. He's got 6 now.
Second chance points, nice.
Smith no good.
Yeah. But I know Brian Evans is one of your favorite players because of being IU, and you probably seen him that night when he played and he popped that shoulder back in and went on and played. But Terrell South is going to honor him a week from tonight and going to retire his number.
Probably something that's a little long overdue.
Yeah, he's
great honor.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm biased just being an IU fan. I mean, they probably should have retired it after his sophomore year at IU.
Yeah.
I know it takes some time for those honors to come in. I've been waiting for him to retire something of mine in my whole life, and I think they're just getting close to retiring me.
Okay. Well, when Greg gives you that gold microphone, get worried.
That tells me it's coming down. Isn't it?
Okay.
It's a good look inside to Jeter, but he was too far into the bucket that time. The Eagles with a 3-point lead. Along with it out top, being guarded by Jeter. McHugh now. They'll swing it around the arc. There's Rudder. Talked about those 6 points he's got. Guys, I really feel like South Putnam's game kind of got better and got going here when they brought in a few of those seniors off the bench. You get a nice take here and a foul.
Well, I know I alluded on this at the beginning of the show, but I know I really like experience. But, you know, the freshmen now, experience, you can't consider them freshmen now. I always thought that maybe the first 4 or 5 ball games, but after 6 ball games, you're a veteran.
Fanning knocks down his first free throw attempt. He's got 4 points in the game. Yeah, so 3 of those seniors that have come in off the bench, they've provided 8 points off the bench compared to just 1 point so far for North Putnam's backup players.
Now, South Putnam's bench has been a big factor.
They get it in, they get it ahead quickly. You're going to get a foul here. Boy, it really looks like North Putnam's trying to speed the game up.
Yeah.
They're going to get the foul on Plunkett. As a young player with a good length, he'll learn arms straight up, doesn't have to really swat at the ball, and he can be a great defender. More free throws coming your way for the Cougars. Can't get that one to go. Judy misses. Yeah, because
the next foul South Putnam makes is going to put Cougars in the bonus, and there's still 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, man.
They're struggling at the line, though.
They have. They started out 6 for 6, and now they can't buy one.
They've made one of their last 6 now, one of their last 7. Fanning, good hands by Smith. That ball, I think player there thought it was going to be over and back, but he would have had the opportunity to pick it up because it was a near steal.
Yeah.
They look down low. Jeter. Good hands the other way by Fanning. Trap comes. Jeter able to take it away.
Well, he's a big kid.
Yes, he is.
It's hard to get around that guy.
Swing the basketball, drive to the bucket, plays through the contact, can't get it to go. And they just bring pressure one-on-one all the way up the court. I tell you, those were the players that aggravated me, the ones that would pick you up 90 feet away and I mean, fight you the entire game. Just really make you work. Josh Stewart's going to check back in. Corbin Judy's at the bench as well for North Putnam. He'll come back in.
Boy, Preston Porter just picked up his 4th foul.
Preston Porter, we mentioned earlier, just 3 points in the game. He averages a little over 7. He's the 2nd leading scorer on the team. At this point in time, he's got more fouls than he does points. You're going to get an offensive foul there on an illegal screen. That or a guy trying to get open just ran straight through somebody. That's going to be against Alan Plunkett.
Yeah, going to put him in the bonus because that.
The foul's really starting to mount up, guys, here, and it's against key players and key starters for South Putnam right now. They're going to have to figure that out.
They do. Stewart with 3 and Dalton Scott with 3.
McHugh trying to not give any ground down low on that penetration a minute ago. Smith kicks it back out top. Jeter thought about it. Puts the ball on the floor.
Ooh.
Kisses it off the glass.
Boy, that is long continuation.
Let's see if they count the bucket.
I think they're going to say it's
no
on the floor.
Good. Boy, that's a pretty move, though.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot of steps, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Jeter at the free throw line. The leading scorer so far tonight here for North Putnam. The scorer's bench just honked the horn or sounded the horn, and they're calling the official over.
I think they had a number 2 up on the, there you go. Now they got it right. They had trouble there. They had number 2 up there, but there's no number 2 for South Putnam, so they got it straightened out. Now we got everything going.
That's Fanning's 4th foul, guys.
Yes,
this is going to get really interesting here for the Eagles. Jeter can't get the free throw to go. Fanning will walk it up. He's got those 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Rudder looking for a teammate. They swing it around to McHugh. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Jump shot. Got it. That is the 4th time tonight we've seen him pull up with a mid-range jump shot and knock it down. 8 points in the game now. If you're Smith, you got to know Fanning's got 4 fouls. Good drive down the lane, too strong. Long comes out with it. Rudder, beautiful ball fake. Jumper too short, though.
Couldn't get it.
North Putnam with the takeaway. Smith will crossover dribble, can't get the shot to go. Struggled to find his range so far tonight, just 4 points in the game. Substitutions, 2 of them coming in for South Putnam. Number 40 is Austin Arnold, 5'9" freshman. The other player that checked in was number 32, Lane Watson.
Yeah, another freshman. A couple freshmen out there now. Or I guess I should say a couple more.
Yeah, they have 5 on the list on the varsity.
It's currently a 7-point lead for the Eagles. But their foul trouble definitely mounting up on the team. They look down low to McHugh. That was a great catch. Rebound Smith. Here come the Cougars. Cross-court pass, able to get right around the defender. Good help side defense.
That was a freshman coming in there making a play now.
Arnold comes in off the bench, gets the block.
How about that?
You got to let it fly, don't you?
I thought he was going to fire it up right there.
No, I think Coach Dean would want everyone to go for 1, but I may be wrong. Well, now when you get that shot.
Oh, boy.
Got thrown away by Bean. There's another look at that replay. Clock ticks down on our 3rd quarter, 30 seconds to go. Rudder's going to bring it back out top. Picked up his dribble, though. Going to need some help.
We got a lot of young guys in there.
Rudder versus Jeter. Contested shot. Did a nice job of just getting it off, and that's going to end our 3rd quarter. 7-point lead right now for the South Putnam Eagles. As Coach alluded to earlier, they had a 10-point lead going into the 4th quarter the last time they met.
I'm sure
we'll see if they can hang on to it this time. We'll be back. 4th quarter action headed your way on Endeavor Communication.
Keep your family connected with Endeavor eWireless. Endeavor offers affordable individual plans with unlimited voice and messaging and family share plans with your choice of data plans up to 20 gigabits. Endeavor eWireless runs on a quality 4G LTE network with nationwide coverage. Choose from popular smartphones. You can even bring in your own phone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit weendeavor.com for more details about Endeavor eWireless plans.
Okay. Okay.
Travel.
Travel.
Oh, got it. He was quiet in the third quarter, but let's get it going here in the fourth when it counts. It was good to see Jeter hit that one because they really need him and they need somebody else to step up.
Yeah, it's tough to watch some games, but I find myself really, whether it's a college game or a high school game, where to go, I start thinking, okay, well, this is what I would do, and so I'm trying to get away from that. But and just sitting here right now, I'm just watching the game here and thinking of things that, what would I do in that situation? You can see North Putnam is picking up the pressure a little bit. They're going to, they know that the time is
running out on them. Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Need to get something going here.
Yep.
McHugh will get it in.
Good defense.
Yeah, good pressure.
Defense.
Almost creates the turnover. They're going to take another timeout right away.
Yep, got them frustrated a little bit. Couldn't do anything with it.
Full timeout this time allows us to take a break in the broadcast as well. We'll step aside. We'll be back. More basketball right after this.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back on Endeavor Communications. It's a 5-point game right now. Coach, you're just talking at the break.
Well, I'm sure that both teams are beginning to think, okay, as North Putnam was thinking about the last game, hey, we came back on them in the last quarter. South Putnam might be thinking, hey, we can't do this again. We got to lead. We can't. So it's a counteraction of their thoughts, and who's going to prevail. But we'll know in the next 6 minutes and 32 seconds.
Does it become a mental hurdle at all where you start to play to not lose instead of playing to win?
I agree with Coach Knight. He said mental is the physical, is 4 is the 1 or something like that, and that is so much a big factor. How a kid is mentally thinking, and one little thing can change it. But we failed to realize as coaches how much mental plays into this game.
Josh Stewart that time took a shot on the steal from Trayton Smith. Smith was unable to convert, and now Stewart's going to head to the bench.
I totally agree with you there, too, because I think in high school itself, it's just being young. Kids are just learning how to deal with a lot of this stuff, and just so many things on their plate.
McHugh gets it across. If you're South Putnam right now, no need to be in a hurry. No shot clock in Indiana high school basketball. We hope that stays that way forever.
Yeah.
Shot from the corner.
Oh, boy.
No good. Pulled down by Jeter. Smith. Kick out Duff. 3 on the way. He's got one already.
Got it.
8 points for Duke Duff. North Putnam trying to fight their way back into this and keep that 4-game winning streak alive. The winner of this game plays in the championship game tomorrow night. The loser will play in that consolation game right beforehand. We'll have both of them for you here live once again. You're going to get a foul down low. Should be against Corbin Judy. 2 substitutions as Preston Porter comes back into the game and Thomas Fanning, both of them with 4 fouls.
They called that on Bean there, Sean. It's his 3rd.
A foul on Bean. It just goes to show you that I don't know what I'm talking about. I've had pretty good odds so far this year on calling the right thing.
You've been really good. Yeah, a little travel there that time. Happy feet.
Coach, I think one of the things that impresses me the most about your coaching career, and it's just one of those things that's astounding when you hear it, you won a sectional in 6 different decades.
Well, you got to credit to my Lord that's allowed me to stay healthy and coach that long, and then the players that I've been able to coach. You know, you don't make chicken salad out of chicken feathers. Now, my dad used a different term, but since we're on TV, we'll keep it at feathers. But
my dad used the same one.
Yeah, I think that was a saying back in the 30s and 40s.
I think so.
But
the Eagles trying to hang on to this 2-point lead right now. Shot. Good.
How about that?
Yep.
That's pretty.
Dalton Scott gets it to go. That's his first bucket of the game. Then you get a player that loses a shoe.
Yeah.
How about that one? You got to sit down in the middle of the floor and put your shoe back on. The things you see over the course of a high school basketball game.
Coach, I need a little rest.
Now I know.
Pretty shrewd freshman.
I know. I know. In the next game, you're going to enjoy. You get to see your son coach. How fun has that been this year for you? Being able to come attend the games and watch him patrol the sidelines as the head guy now.
Well, it's fun to see your son in the profession you love and cherish so much. You know, as you've heard me say, that coaching is the best profession one can be in, but a wife of a basketball coach is the worst profession. But I think, it's fun to watch, but I'm more nervous watching him than when I coach. It's just, but I'm so proud of what he's done, as well as our other son, Mike, who works for Pescara. We've been blessed with 2 fine sons.
And how much does he lean on you after coaching? After a game, does he call you after his games?
Well, he has a few times, but, just to talk over and maybe what, nothing, he's done pretty much himself. Sometimes he'll ask for a suggestion. I think it's just kind of being nice to the old coach.
There you go.
I subbed at Cloverdale the last couple weeks ago, and so I said, I told my wife I'd just stay and watch practice a little bit, and I watched. Next thing you know, he said, Coach Rady, what would you do on this? And I thought, he is just making the old coach just really enjoy still coaching. And so, he knew the answer, but he was being nice to.
There you go.
North Putnam unable to get anything to go on that last trip. They had a good-looking 3 there by Porter. Rimmed in and out. Same shot from the same spot.
Yeah, you can take that. We'd like to see it go down, though.
If there's been a hole in the defense tonight from North Putnam, that's been the spot, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anytime South Putnam's needed a shot.
Duff again.
Ooh, big. He's in double figures now with 11, and this is a 1-point game with 3:33 to go.
I think he was your leading scorer the last game. I think he's really brought a lot of fire to this team, and like I say, that you could tell he wanted the ball and wanted that shot. And there's something to say about that, and that's why I say a money player. Some people want that shot at the end, and some people do not.
There's a good look at Coach Dean. talking up his players. They've got that 1-point lead right now, 36-35 your score. North Putnam just keeps chipping away. They got it within 1 now. There's some good-looking guys right there.
Well,
look at that. Coach Rady's got the shirt and tie tonight. Making us look bad. I need to button this up a little bit more there.
Well, I thought you guys would be, he'd asked me if I didn't, I'd be on such a top-weighted program, and I've been with professionals. And Greg warned me, he said, now you got 2 great guys that work together, and don't mess it up, because Pete and Sean are tremendous. And so Greg kind of scared me. I've been nervous the whole afternoon after I talked to him.
Well, you got to realize something. Greg's full of it a lot, and we've learned that over the years.
Yeah, I haven't been able to eat anything, so I'm hoping after this over I'll be able to get something to eat. So thank you, Greg.
You better enjoy some of that popcorn you always talk about.
Hey, it's popcorn. Have you been to Jasper and had their popcorn? That's still rated #1 in my 51 years of coaching. I rate the schools by the popcorn they make.
I'm with you on that. I always have to have popcorn, and Sean's always complaining that I chew in his ear.
Yeah,
it's the labor of love with you, Pete. That's just the way it is.
You know it.
Stewart will look to inbound. North Putnam got a hand on that basketball just a moment ago. They bring the pressure down 1.
Pete's probably like me. When we go into a game, if I didn't smell the popcorn we walked in, I said, there's something wrong with the gym.
That's right.
Yeah, they got to have that popcorn first and get that smell in the gym.
That's right. That just makes me think basketball and football.
Yeah.
Plunkett at the line tonight, 0 for 1. Back there now, and these free throws huge. And it rims in and out.
Oh, gosh.
Again,
Ooh,
that's a tough spot for a freshman to be.
Both teams struggling there now.
Opportunity to take the lead for North Putnam.
You see Duke's pointing out, and you see Duke's a leader out there on the floor already.
Smith in the lane, kick out. Duff thought about it.
Nice move.
Up and under, rims in and out.
Oh, big rebound.
Bean gets blocked.
Ooh, second, third ever by North Putnam. That's just
points off turnovers, missed free throws, and offensive rebounds will kill the other team, or kill your team. Smith spins, backs up, shot too strong. Duff there with the rebound, another. Oh no, they called him out of bounds first.
Really? Boy, it looked like he was in the air when he jumped to get that, but.
See if we get another look at it here.
If he leaves the floor from out of bounds. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Tough call that time.
Tough call. We couldn't tell him.
Kind of pivots on his left foot there. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Good job by Stewart. Gets it up on the glass but can't get it to go, and now North Putnam's going to have an opportunity to come down again and potentially take the lead.
It's going to boil down to who hits the shot that should be going in. And that's tough to predict sometimes. Both teams have missed some really good shots.
Both of these teams play in sectional 44. That boys draw happening very soon. I think it's next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but the following. Will actually be part of the production company that helps bring that. On the IHSATV.org. Turnover there from North Putnam. They've had 3 or 4 opportunities now to come down and get this lead and just haven't been able to take advantage. But South Putnam's not doing them any favors and building any insurance there either, or putting any space between them.
No. Not making their free throws when they do get there. Just turnovers.
Ooh. You're going to get a foul away from the basketball. It's on Bean. It's going to send Plunkett to the line, and he's 0 for 2 there tonight. Guys, this is a young man. I know he's a freshman, 69% from the free throw line.
Okay.
But he's 0 for 2 right now. This is a tough spot for a young player to be in. Gets one to go.
Yep.
As I alluded to, both these teams playing sectional 44. 3 of the 4 teams in this Putnam County tournament.
Well, Sean, I told you that he had to make him a money player. He's just adding to that resume.
There you
go.
There's
Duke.
Duff for 3, bouncing up and down, and we got a tie ball game.
Each team's got a money player.
Man.
Some players shine brighter when the lights come on, and Duke Duff is shining bright right now. Punch away and Duff with it.
Yeah, how about that? Got to communicate on the floor out there, too. Got to talk to your guys.
Smith in the lane. This ball, you got to find Duff on this possession. Porter to the lane, no good.
Plunkett.
Plunkett with the board. They're going to say timeout over here first.
Well, I tell you what, I think he about did travel there.
Full timeout allows us to take a break as well, but don't touch that dial. It is a tie game with 1:05 to go. We'll be back with more basketball right after this.
Endeavor Communications continues to be the leader of technology in the communities we serve. We provide crystal clear voice, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems for home and business, medical alert systems, IT services, and our new 4G LTE wireless telephone service with nationwide coverage. Call 1-800-922-6677 or visit our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
There's a good look at some fans in the stands taking in this basketball game tonight, game number 1 of the Putnam County Tournament. There's a student section. It's toga night.
Yeah.
I wish they'd have told me how to wear mine. Not really. Nobody wants to see that. Coming out of the timeout, we have a tie game. It has been the Duke Duff show here in the fourth quarter. 3 threes in the quarter, 4 in the game. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, he shot a lot of baskets because he went to junior high school here in Greencastle. So he came when his dad came down to teach at Cloverdale, but he came down with him. So he was at Greencastle prior to coming to Cloverdale.
Plunkett gets it across. How about that when your tallest player on your floor is the one breaking the press for you? Trying to find some help. Rudder with it now. Every single player picking that dribble up out top, though. They'll get it over to Stewart. Stewart being hounded by Porter. Back out top to Rudder. South Putnam is going to hold for the final shot of the game. At least that's the way that it looks right now, and try to win this.
Another trap.
Oh, nice trap.
You're going to get another timeout called by the bench of Coach Dean.
Man, I tell you why, he just got that called in.
Yeah. That's got to be 4 timeouts.
There's going to be another full timeout, so we'll take another break as well. 16 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they dial up when we come back.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
There's a young Tiger Cub enjoying the music, enjoying the basketball. Probably a mother of one of the players, if I had to assume.
Yep, that's right.
Taking in one of the games. South Putnam has the basketball. It's a tie ball game with 16 seconds to go. We'll see what they've drawn up here out of the timeout. They get it into Rudder. Back to Stewart. Stewart gets it to Plunkett.
The freshman could be the hero.
Pull-up jumper. Got it. Knocks it down.
Wow.
17 points for Alan Plunkett. None bigger than that two right there. However, left a little bit of time on the clock. They're actually put more back on the clock in the stadium. It's 4.5, so we'll adjust ours as well.
You talk about being money. That is money right there. Stepping up and hitting 2 big free throws and then that big 2-point shot right there. That is huge. And that is a freshman.
And there was no doubt in his mind or in the watching, he was going to shoot that ball.
He was going to shoot it. He was going to make it.
It was designed. He had the blessing of the coach and the other players, and they didn't have to run the picket fence. He was going to take the shot.
Coach, while we got you here, definitely defensively right now, what's South Putnam going to do when they come out of here? If you were in the huddle, do you bring pressure?
Well, you got to handle a little pressure, but you just don't want to foul. You try to make them, force them into a bad shot. Try to make them, if you can, reverse the ball. Don't let it where they can penetrate. I think this is what the key there. And you got to know where Duke Duff is at.
Yeah, because that could be the dagger for the winner.
You got to know where Duke Duff is at. And I think that,
that's exactly how if I'm going to do it, I'm going for the win right here, and I'm putting it in the hands of Duff.
Yeah.
I want to try to get the ball over to him and let him launch one. I want to go for the win here. Yeah. I don't want the tie. I don't want the OT.
Yeah. You want to break it up and kind of turn them like a Z. You don't want to get a straight pass down to there. Duke's going to get it right there.
Duff now's got to go quick. He's got an opening. He's pulling for three.
Just
off the mark. He hit three in the quarter. He couldn't get the fourth one to go, and South Putnam has avenged the 2 losses earlier in the season. 40-38 your final. Stay tuned. Post-game show headed your way when we come back.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Endeavor Communications continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. We provide crystal clear voice, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security for home and business, medical alert systems, IT services for home or business, and our new 4G LTE wireless telephone service with nationwide coverage. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Welcome back to our post-game show here on Endeavor Communications. A little bit extended as they honored Coach Brady here at halftime, giving him one of the highest awards that you can win in the state of Indiana. Pretty awesome, Pete.
Yeah, what a scene, and it was really, gave me chills seeing everybody stand up here from all these other schools and give him a standing ovation, a well-deserved for that young man.
That young man, there you go.
That young man.
The game that we're wrapping up was South Putnam and North Putnam. South Putnam comes out with the win, a huge bucket by Alan Plunkett at the end. He finished the game with 17 points. On the other side for North Putnam, it was Duke Duff with 14. He had 3 threes in the fourth quarter, but they just was not enough. So congratulations, our player of the game tonight, going to be Alan Plunkett. Pete?
Yeah, just a fantastic game, especially for the freshmen to stand up. And, again, Coach said it best, you want to be the money player, and he proved to be that guy, stepping up and making 2 big free throws at the end, and then he hits the big 2 to put them up, and that's how we end up right there. So, yeah, congratulations, that young man.
Coach Brady joins us back on the broadcast. They got you, didn't they, Coach?
Yes, they did.
There's some prestigious names tied to that award, and now the name Brady gets to put on there. What's that mean to you?
Well, I'm kind of speechless for the first time, and you know me, I enjoy talking. You had to travel time to get me cut off, but that was just awesome. I mean, the second one, that was, well, I can't explain it. I mean, it's just, and there again, and I should have, anytime you get an award like this, it's a tribute to the players and the coaches, and I failed to mention that. I was to God. I've always said that. And so now I really feel bad that I didn't say that, because really it was the players and that I've been blessed with having, or you wouldn't get an award like this.
But you're saying it right now.
There you go.
And you're going out. Okay. We're going to make sure that we get out there to everybody so they can hear it.
We're replaying some of the highlights for you. That's going to do it for the first game. We're going to sign off momentarily. When we come back, we've got Greencastle and Cloverdale for you. So if you're looking for that game, we'll be back in just a minute with that one. But for now, we want to thank you for tuning in. That's going to do it for this game. For Pete Gasho and Coach Pat